Alright, so we're going to do our JLPT N5 challenge of today. And we have our 3 questions we're going to do today. First, I was only going to do 1, but I think 3 a day might be helpful and faster instead of just doing 1. And so we do have all our screens ready, TikTok, YouTube, and all that. And so I'll try to put the sheet on there so you can see like exactly what I'm talking about if you don't have the book. And so let's get into it right now. And so the example says 1, 2, 3 kara ichiban ii mono wo hitotsu erande kudasai. So it's like choose the best answer from 1, 2, and 3. So you only have 4 options, right? And then they give you an example. You can see it's, you know, the kanji's there, and then the correct answer is number 1, oki, right? And so let's go to ichiban, number 1, right? And so it says blank, right? Blank depato ni kaimono ni ikimashita, right? And so you have to understand what that means. And so the first one says senshu, right? And then number 2 is senshu, right? A little bit elongated. Number 3 is zenshu, right? And zenshu for number 4. So what is the correct answer? So ich, ni, san. What is it? Boom, it's number 2, senshu, because sen means last, and it's like last week, right? And so it's like last week I went shopping at the department store, or I went shopping at the department store. So it's really simple. You don't really even need to know that. You just need to know the underlying word. So number 2, right? And it says gohan no blank sanpo shimasu, right? So we have to understand what this underlying word is. The first one, ichi, is sugi, right? Number 2, ni, ushiro, right? What does that mean? Number 3, mai. Number 4, ato, right? And so sometimes it is good to know what the words actually means, because you're actually getting some vocabulary in, because sometimes you might not know what the heck is going on, what these words mean. And even though you may just know the right answer, it's always best just to kind of put those vocabularies in your system, because it might come up later, right? And so what is the correct answer? So ich, ni, san, pa, yon, ato. And then so it's and this one doesn't make sense. It says gohan no ato. So gohan is rice or meal. They could have said ban gohan. They could have said hiru gohan. They could have said asa gohan. Hell, they could have said ranchi, right? Ranchi no ato de sanpo shimasu. Like I will take a walk after lunch or after my meal. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. Gohan is, you know, not the Super Saiyan, but rice meal. You know, I keep hearing ranchi for a lot of in J dramas. But hey, number 4 is correct. And our last one for today, san, is mo ichido ite kudasai. Now this is a good example of a vocabulary that you should know, because it's saying, oh, I can't tell you, I'll tell you after. So we see this underlined word, right? We have to know what it means, right? And so number 1, ite, right? Number 2, kite. Number 3, mate. Number 4, tate, right? So what's the correct answer? Ich, ni, san, pa. Number 1, right? So mo ichido ite kudasai. Please say it one more time. All or once more, right? And that's a good vocabulary to understand, or a good sentence, because if you're in class or you just don't understand what Japanese people are saying because they talk super fast, you could just say "もう一度言ってください." Please say it once more, or ゆっくり話してください. Like, please say it slowly. These are good things to learn. And the thing is, ite, right? We know that. Kite is to come. Mate is to, like, waiting, because te form is like ing, like doing still, and tate, like standing, you know? So we know it's not that. Please stand one more time. Please wait one more time. Please come. It doesn't sound right, but you could probably possibly use it, but it's not correct. And so that's it for today. Thanks guys for watching, subscribe and all that. Tell me what you think. And I forgot to say one more thing. On number 2, when you see atode, ushiro could also be correct, because ushiro is back and ato uses the same kanji. So sometimes you'll see like the same kanji meaning, or the same kanji, but they have different meanings. So you would have to know like what they mean, because obviously when you see that kanji in de, you know it's ato de. If you see ushiro, you would see the row and all that too. So you know, you'll figure it out eventually. Just wanted to add that real quick. But thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys later. Peace until tomorrow. Ja matane.